It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see the Rams, leader at quarterback. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Rams and the 49ers, and it comes your way next.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way that
and we are underway from SoFi Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by a 4-time Super Bowl champion elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in the year 2000. This is Joe Montana.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. They'll set up a throw. That is caught, and they work this well upfield across the 45. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Joe Montana on 2nd down. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And what a game in his NFL debut last week as he showed why this franchise is so high on him. They got early dividends as he threw 3 touchdown passes, and he looks to build on that success coming into this one.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, Warner. He finds his man complete. That's Holt. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they go to Dickerson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Inside give to Dickerson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He will find T.O. on the left side complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll try it up the gut with Gore. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The numbers for Gore on the ground last week. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
2nd and 6. Drops it underneath to Thomas. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams will be happy with okay, and early on, it's less about how many touchdowns did he throw, but did he not throw interceptions? Did he handle adversity? Did he handle the huddle? Those types of things. That's what people are looking for.
This is 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go with Gore. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them, but I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. To throw, Warner. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. Little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. Here's a 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Warner. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Now inside the 25. Cooper Kupp. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 81 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Raymond Calais with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They run with Thomas. And shutting him off, now open field. He may go. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Owens.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Play action. It's Warner. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I'm shaking my head a little bit as an ex-DB, but I'm also nodding because any edge you can get as a receiver, you take it. Runs a stutter go there, about 12 yards downfield, then chops his feet like he's breaking off his route. And then he takes off and goes downfield again. Excellent job selling it, and it leads to a big gain.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. He'll look to throw. Caught right side, Davis. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now Thomas. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Kevin Green. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
And his kick is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Rams ready to go on offense. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give left side, it's Dickerson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Warner. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Gore.
And brought down there by Taylor Rapp.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
And some room to work.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger. And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, If he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now Warner. He finds his man, complete. That's Holt. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now a first down throw. Warner. Open man right side is Cup, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. Warner to throw. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 5. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. They'll look to throw again. A dump off here for Gore. He'll get it to the 40. He broke a tackle there but couldn't get much further.
2nd and 9.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. From there, we head south to Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. The Jets trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Barry Sanders 2 touchdown runs to lead the way.
Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Dickerson on the handoff, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down. Now Warner. Throw left side complete. That's Holt. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Here's Warner.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. To throw, Warner.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Out of the gun, here's Warner. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Dickerson trying the right side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Running it with Dickerson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now a peek at T.O. as he and the offense gears up to get ready to go again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. Gore hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got Gore.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. On the handoff, it's Hurst. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. On play action, they'll throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Warner. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's Eric Dickerson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. To throw on 3rd down, Warner.
To the sideline and incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Steelers, and they lead this one as well as they start here 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Joe Montana on 2nd down.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Gets past 1 man. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Warner
connecting with Cup here on the out route.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. A play fake. Now Warner. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Play action. It's Warner.
Oh, he had him. He was was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
2nd and 6.
This is Thomas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll drop to throw.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Thomas. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Thomas. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! George Kittle from 21 yards away.
And the Niners are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
It'll be Warner on 1st down.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Warner to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Holt. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Warner getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Warner. Wide open receiver, complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Warner. He finds his man, complete. That's Holt. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. A carry for Dickerson. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. Now Warner. Short throw, it's Hick.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, Warner.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Gay's kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Tough running, but not a ton to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and out will come the offense as they take over. Kurt Warner in the offense, down by 6, 2:16 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for San Francisco, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.